we are doing a video on the styles of leadership. We'll be covering the autocratic leadership style. Before me are my participants who are going to join me. Thank you. Now, good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Thank you for responding to this meeting that I had called for. I know some of you had activities lined up for today at this particular time, but I thank you for availing yourself for, as I had stated earlier in the memo that I sent, that we were going now to, I was going to give you direction on the new project that we had undertaken in Bristol Park. Now, the hospital has contacted us to provide for them with network services, not only network services, but also IT support staff and project development on a few matters. But I went and talked with the management, and we saw the direction in which they wanted to go. Now, for one of the things that they decided they wanted as a project for themselves was a system that will now monitor, and update their records, because they are currently shifting from the manual file system to the electronic file system. That has been happening for quite a few companies. For them, they had started earlier with an electronic system, but unfortunately, it failed. One of the issues was that it was not quite up to performance or up to par to standard performance. So one of the things that I'm going to be giving you direction on will be the system development, in which you, Brian, you will be the one who will be in charge of this. You and the team. I expect you people to have a system ready in 3 weeks time, and I would like to see a working prototype by the end of the 3rd week. I will convene here once again with you and your team. I would like to see that prototype. And now, some of the details that they wanted included will be now things like, the patient details. Do they have insurance? Do they have an HIF? Such things. And if they do have insurance, how much is covered? And how to link the diagnostic team and the pharmacy team so that they are able now to collaborate with their payments. Okay. So that will be one of the things that I will be looking at in 3 weeks' time. And as for you, Anthony, what I would like you to go and do while at Bristol Park is I would like you to go and talk with the doctors and the nurses there, and they will give you the challenges that they are experiencing, especially when it comes to to patient details, especially some these patients like mothers, single mothers or such that come to the hospital, and the maternity ward, you find, is a bit overwhelmed, especially as it's usually quite a painful place to be. So I would like you to go and gather all those details from them, and once you gather them, I would like you to compile them quite properly into a document, and this document you'll be able to forward to Brian and his team. They are going to include it. So, now, the other thing I would like you to work to look at will be their delivery system. The Bristol Park, it gets its medicine supplies and medical units from Doctors Plaza, as you know. So I would like you to be able to know their inventory, be able to take their inventory, be able to see how the inventory is done, and be able to come up with something that supports them. In conjunction, you would work with Brian. I would like to see that also incorporated into this system, and I also like to see how the inventory is done. The incoming inventory, the inventory being used, and the things that are expired according to the prices. Okay, these are some of the things that I'll be looking at in this prototype. And the other would be that I would like you not only to do that, but I would also like you to take Juma with you, and you'll also go to Doctors Plaza and ask for their details. You'll have a letter from Bristol Park introducing you, and you will have to go to Doctors Plaza to get the details of their current or ongoing operations with Bristol Park. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now then, that is all. I did not have much. So, can you please get up and go do them while I call on Juma and Otieno now for the next part. So thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.